Coach Bill Zadick, after the morning session here at the second day of the Junior Worlds. Team got a big start, but we're done with the session, and we have nobody in repechage. What are your thoughts about how the session went for the guys, and how we're in this situation?
Well, we started out well. Everybody won their first round, or the first three guys that went out won their first round. They're talented guys, capable guys. Couple situations, we came out and scored early, and guys raised their level, and we didn't match it. I think with Sertis in the Iranian, he came out and scored right away. He knew the guy was good, and he came out and wrestled hard. And then he got into a situation where he wrestled a little bit comfortable, and that guy felt the change in pace, and it gave the Iranian confidence, and he started wrestling then. And we didn't match his rise in level. Sertis, he's a great kid, super talented kid. So we lose the match, and then Iranian gets caught against the Georgian and pinned on a guy who was probably better than, so we're done. And kind of similar throughout the day, we wrestled hard, but we got to fight. We got to fight for every position, tooth and nail. In World Championships, Olympics, senior, junior, cadet, it doesn't matter. You got to be able to be willing to fight for every single position with good skills. And we just weren't able to do that in every position today, and it cost us, and it stings. These kids, they spent a lot of time training the last year, 2 years, and had a great training camp. I'm really excited about our future with these guys. Second day was a little bit tougher than what we'd like, but again, that kind of reflects back on yesterday's performance, and it shows you how special and how encouraging and how exciting it is, to come away with 2 medals, Daringer silver and Snyder's gold. So, we had some really solid, positive things happen. We had some setbacks, and we'll always have, every competition that you go into, it's always a learning experience. And we'll evaluate and make adjustments, and we'll learn as we go forward, and we'll celebrate our medals and our title.
Now Gilman, he had a little controversy in his match. They changed the score on him, and he ended up losing by a point. I mean, did you get any explanation on that?
I inquired about it. Gilman wrestled hard, scored 2 takedowns in the last 2 minutes, basically. After the second one that puts him even, it basically puts him ahead. 7 or 12 seconds went by, and then they changed the score on us. And I asked for clarification, and they said, I should have thrown the challenge. But I guess in a situation like that, I feel like if they're going to change it, what's the use of throwing a challenge? I'm throwing another point out the window. But we didn't throw the challenge. I don't think it was. I think it's a bit of confusion with the new rules and the new interpretations. You see the same situation called one way in one instant and called differently in another. So, hopefully we're going to get more clarification on that as the future goes on. I think that's what we have to push really hard for going into the vote and moving forward with our sport, is we have to clean up those nuances and make our rules clear and easy to understand for everyone.
So Sammy Brooks, again, 2 really strong matches, and just didn't seem to have his motor going in that third bout.
Yeah, guy was pretty good, Belarusian. I don't know, for whatever reason, Sam didn't come out with the same fire that he had in the earlier matches, and he just, from that standpoint, he was inconsistent in his performance from previous matches. The guy was being evasive, was posting a lot in Sam's face, and kind of had a little bit of funky stuff out of that underhook situation. But Sam really needed to fight for head position and clear that hand out of his face so he could get his offense going. One time he got 2 or 3 times, I guess, he got in pretty solid shots, and he needed to keep 2 hands on the leg, stay down on the leg, fight for that position, not come up around the waist. He came up around the waist, the guy's able to whizzer kick and either stalemate the situation or one instance he high leg whizzered us out of bounds for a point. And we just got to be more tenacious, be determined about winning that battle, fighting all the way through the position. Sometimes it's easy to go around somebody's waist and you feel like you got a lot, but from a perspective of scoring points, you don't have a lot. You're better off staying around the leg and controlling the guy's hips and getting through your offense all the way to the finish. And he didn't do that, and it cost us. The guy wrestled Russian next and lost to the Russian, and so we're sitting watching the finals.
I had heavyweight Marsden. I had a tough Russian to start with. And really, the Russian was able to get what he needed there in that match. Won the positions as far as the shots and all. How did Austin compete? I mean, you've seen him 2 years now.
Yeah, Austin's a tough kid. I think he went out apprehensive and tentative, and just kid's a good wrestler. Doesn't matter what country's on his singlet. He's a human being, and I think Austin wrestled a little tentatively, and didn't really go out to take charge of the situation. And I thought, the guy's quite a bit smaller than Austin for a heavyweight, and he's got pretty good mobility. But I thought Austin should have went out there with an attitude that he should just bully this guy, big man him, and wrestle smart, good position, but just make the guy feel who you are, and remember the training and preparation that he's put in. And had he done that, I think he would have had a chance to win that match. We were kind of a little apprehensive, and the guy snuck a couple of easy takedowns on us, and then we're behind the gun, and that changes the complexion of the match. So, all the guys that wrestled today, they're great kids. They're talented, and I think it's just learning the game, not just the technique, but the tactic, the strategy that goes along with the techniques. It's not just physical tactic. It's not just physical strategy. It's a mental game. It's like all of us who are passionate about the sport of wrestling, we believe it's like a physical chess match, and it's a smart man's game, and it's a thinking person's game. And sometimes I think our guys go out to wrestle, and they don't think about the strategic, the mental battle that's happening at the same time. I think you get a momentum building one direction. You got to keep it going, and if we let up or if we allow somebody to set the tone on us, it gives our opponent confidence rather than taking that confidence for ourselves. And I think today we didn't lack skills, we didn't lack preparation, we didn't lack heart and desire. It's just we didn't go out with a determination to fight and set tones and win the mental battle and then put the points up.
So a big high yesterday and a real tough one today. We have a talented group at this age level. Is that correct? I mean, these guys
for
certainly
sure
represented us well.
For sure, they're great kids. Like I said, we're disappointed in our performance, and I feel bad because they didn't get what they wanted and what they feel like they deserve. But I'm super proud of these kids, and I believe in the athletes in America. We have maybe the deepest talent pool in the world, and it's just understanding that and having confidence in that, and going out to live up to the tradition of what American wrestling is built on. Olympic champions from the 70s up till now, and we just it's a learning process. So we took some lumps today. Yesterday we had a great day and had two great performances and a junior world champion. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, thanks a lot, Coach. Man.
Thank you.